evening, everybody. Lauren with the Twin Soul Tarot here. And I have quite the reading for you today. And it's going to be on messages from your twin soul coming through your angels and spirit guides. So, yeah, this is what it's going to be on. And today we're going to use the Spirit Song Tarot deck, and we're also going to be using the Synchronicity deck designed by Kathy Nichols. Beautiful designs that she did on these cards. They're hand painted. And the Spirit Song Tarot deck, which is this deck here, is a shaman deck. So it has the animals to replace the people and the spirit of those animals, and how for each meaning of the card. I'll show you what I mean when we actually get reading. All right, so I hope everybody is well. I hope you're all doing well out there and surviving COVID okay, as best you can. And let's see, be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, because that makes YouTube happy, and it gets more viewers in. So, okay, so without further ado, let's get right to this reading, shall we? I have a feeling this is going to be kind of an intense reading. Spirit's kind of revealing that to me right now. So we're just going to dive in and go for it. All right, Spirit. They've already been pre-shuffled and all, so what does Spirit want to say to us today about or from a twin flame? Okay. All right, so right away I'm seeing that there's going to be a transformation in the life of your twin flame and you. There's going to be a major transformation because there's been some things go on that have caused you both to transform. There's recovery from those things. So that is a good sign to start with, because you're already moving toward recovery before you even before you encounter too many hard things in your relationship. Okay, so now let's move on. This is Eight of Crystals, and this is upside down Eight of Crystals, which means progress in this relationship and with this transformation is slow in coming, is what's going on here. It is slow in coming in this twin flame relationship. And oh, sweetheart, and there's my kitty. Yes, there's my kitty. Come here, sweetie. Yep, I need to get you moved out of the way, because we're in the middle of a reading again. Yes, we are. I'm going to give her a treat so that she doesn't walk all over the cards. All right, here we go. Here you go, baby. I'm going to get you a treat. Yeah. Okay. There you go, babes. All right. So, okay. So, what's going to come from this transformation and the progress that's taking place is you're going to get a lot of mental clarity through all this. Now, this transformation, I just got a revelation from Spirit of what's going on with this transformation and recovery. Okay, this is recovery from something very, very major in your life, as due to how your twin flame has been with you and has been treating you, and the dynamics of the relationship is showing that okay, I'm seeing that there has been some energies that have been very dark energies happening between you two, and there's been some karmic things happening between you two, and it might even seem to indicate to you that this is not your twin flame, but I can assure you that this person is indeed your twin flame. So yeah, this recovery is a long and hard, it's a recovery, but it's a long, because it's in an upright position. This is a long and hard recovery. And 10 of feathers. 10 of feathers. Let's look up 10 of feathers real quick. Here we go. Let's see here. 10 of feathers. Okay. Okay, looks like you have been able to get through and changes pretty easily with pretty minimal effort. And there's been a release of destructive energies. Dude, that's the transformation right there. I'll just read this to you. Snake transforms from a lower vibration to a higher one. The type of energy, the snake energy, will assist you through a metamorphosis, and it will help you regain your focus in the process. So you're going through some major changes with your twin, but it's going to result in something very self-empowering for you both. Some negativity is going to be shed, and some destructive energies will be released. Okay. And then through all of this, there'll be some progress made. Like I was saying, there'll be some progress. So, and the most important thing that's going to come out of all of this is you're going to get some mental clarity and a new foundation, a new start on your relationship with your twin. It's going to start, it's like things will feel like they're almost starting all over again for you, is what's going to happen in your relationship. Responsibility and dedication. Let's look up 10 of acorns, shall we? 10 of acorns. Let's see here. All right, 10 of acorns, here we go. Bear with me just a minute while we look up 10 of acorns. I want to get a little bit more revelation in this. Just the willingness to take on responsibility. Okay. I'm hearing, okay, this is either going to be you who's more willing to take on responsibility, or your partner who's going to be willing to take on more responsibility, or both of you are going to take on more responsibility through all this. Now, part of that responsibility in the relationship will be to set proper boundaries. And each one of you, I'm seeing the growth going on in each one of you, and that the growth is going to be saying, the indication of that growth is going to be that you're setting proper boundaries with each other. And let's see. Oh, your partner is going to become more perceptive when you're taking on more than you can handle. So this has had a lot to do with you and the fact that you have been taking on much more than you can handle, which is why that it's been slow in coming. Even though there's been progress, it's been slow progress, and it's been step by step, very slowly, step by step. But you want to keep that up because that's the best you can do. So what you're supposed to do, both of you, is to take it step by step in the relationships. You might want to slow down that. It could be that you're supposed to slow that relationship down a little bit. If you slow it down, like slowing down a car, you're just going too fast. You might be just going too fast. I think Spirit's telling me that you kind of might be going a little too fast in this relationship. You slow it down, even keel. You're going to be able to know what to do with each step, be prepared for each step of this relationship, and move forward in the relationship. Now, it may be that this relationship is at the beginning. That's a possibility. If not, it's just a beginning of some new things, things that you're working out in the relationship itself, that it will bring the recovery and transformation, and will bring the mental clarity, and there will be a new responsibility in all of it, because when you get up going to the higher heights in the relationship itself, there's increased responsibility. So, and with increased responsibility, of course, comes increased closeness, or you're getting closer into alignment in the relationship with this process. Okay, there's one of the things Spirit's revealing to me about this process, about it all, about these cards, and that is that the Ten of Feathers. Okay, and I just don't shoot the messenger. I also don't sugarcoat anything. So I'm here to be authentic and help you in any way I can with your relationship with your twin flame. Hence, that's why I call myself Twin Soul Tarot. That's where the name came from, Twin Soul Tarot, and had to do with my own twin flame husband passing on. That's where I got the name Twin Soul Tarot from. So, and that's an aside. So let's move back into this, but with that, I'm going to preface, because I was prefacing you and getting you ready to hear that there's been abuse. There's been abuse in this relationship, and that doesn't mean that your twin flame is not your twin flame. That's a false twin flame. Now, you only know for sure whether or not, but I can tell you one thing: this reading is for somebody who has is the real twin flame reading. This all has to do with real, true twin flames. If you have a false twin flame, this reading may not be for you. Take it as it will. Take it as you will. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Move on. All right. So let's take a look at how. So let's pull another card, shall we? Okay. Let's pull two more cards. I feel like an overall. These two are kind of representing this overall energy here, and you should know that. We have a Seven of Feathers and a Page of Acorns. Okay. Okay. Now that you've gotten to the point of being a little more responsible, whoever's in the relationship who was being a bit abusive, and sometimes one can feed the other. If there's been abuse, then one can feed. The energies can feed each other to where you mirror each other in abuse. Now, those same energies where you were mirroring each other in abuse are those same energies that can turn all the way back around and mirror each other in love and forgiveness, and first forgiveness, and then love and commitment and true communion. And you come together because you are true twin flames. Okay, so I know that's not a popular view, but I know from personal experience that if there's been abuse in the relationship, it's two unhealed individuals coming together. If they're true twin flames, they will help to heal each other. That is a good part of the reason why they're together. And you can be sure that they are indeed twin flames, because they heal each other. Okay, so with that, let's get back to preparation and resourcefulness. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Preparation and resourcefulness, Seven of Feathers. Okay. All right, both of you are going to know your strength and be able to more easily master your natural abilities through all of this. You'll have more foresight next time. And start working on new approaches to problems. You'll be able to have the strength, because you've been through this process, to work on new approaches to problems, okay? All right, so I just want to clarify that there may not be abuse, but there may be abuse, or there may be just, my partner cut me down the other day. They kind of feels like they criticize me in public, or something along those lines. Something that hurt, but isn't a constant pattern. What makes abuse is a constant pattern. If it's a constant pattern of the same negative behavior over and over again that somehow makes you feel small, then it can classify as abuse. Okay, so with that, let's move on to Page of Acorns: Discovery and Enthusiasm. Well, basically what it is this is a journey of discovery, of self-discovery, and it's also a discovery of the relationship itself. And when you get through this cycle that you're going through with this, and you get to this level, you will be enthusiastic about it. The joy of your relationship will flourish. You're going to find a lot of joy with each other. Okay. All right, now we're going to move on to the Oracle and a soulmate. Okay, so yep, your twin flame is also your soulmate. You can have soulmates, brothers, friends, sisters, whatever, but your true twin flame will also be your soulmate. Twin flame, soulmates, it's interchangeable. I don't know what you've heard about that, and I know there's different definitions, but really it's interchangeable, because you can't, that person can't be your twin flame, because all you would do is just mirror each other and never really learn anything. You would do nothing but mirror each other, whether good or bad. You would just constantly mirror each other, and not really learn anything from it. But the fact that they're your soulmate means you two are connected by soul, twin souls, and that is what causes you to be both twin flames and soulmates. All right, so you might even say that a twin flame grows into a soulmate. They had the seeds of being soulmates from the beginning. All right, so and then with that, another oracle card. You're going to need spiritual guidance for this entire journey. So you'll want to go within and spend time within, and you may see things such as you may hear some music or anything that might remind you of this whole process that you've been going through. There may be a great song that comes to your mind and helps to heal your soul while you're going through this process. All right. And wow, okay, just the opposite. Oh, wow. Silence. Wow. This is just really hitting me hard, like this, like that. You're faced with a wall of silence. Okay, so either your partner's being silent, or you're being silent, or you two together are not speaking to each other about the things that you say normally would speak to each other about. And so this coming up at this level through to here, okay, is the fact that once you've reached a plateau, okay, you've reached this level in the relationship, okay, and now there's some silence. So that would indicate that you are two things. That silence may be a quietness, after you've been through all of this, there's a period of quietness, and which is going to help both of you, and you go within, and you're both healing and all of that. But there also will need to be that silence to be broken and healed, as indicated by this rose here. Here, let me show you. And the fact that her eyes are looking away and to the right. There we go. And I don't know if you can see her eyes, but her eyes are looking away to the right. And that is an indication that she is, she's in contemplation. And she may be remembering songs she may be that you two share, okay? And she may be remembering this kind of thing, but she isn't coming out with it and saying it. So yes, that silence can mean a lot of things, and I'd watch for just what that means, what's happening in the relationship. Okay, so, but the end result, after you go through this silent period, you two are going to come together, and you are going to connect through spiritual guidance after going through this entire process, and the end result will be alignment. You two will be, I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. There'll be true love between you two. Supporting, nurturing, deeply caring, deeply concerned about the other person rather than just your own needs and your own wants. And the joy will be there. The joy will be returned. Notice she's got a little bit of a smile on her face. He's incredibly happy too. It's what everyone wants and everyone deserves, which is to be loved and to be loved unconditionally. It's unconditional love and romantic love that is going to be the end result. So it's going to be worth it. It is going to be worth it to go through it all with your twin flame. So, all right. So that's the reading pretty much. Be sure and leave questions and comments down below. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing. A lot of my reading, I started tarot reading after my husband passed, and him and I in such deep communication after he passed, of all things, right? And so that increased my ability, my psychic abilities a lot, and got me started with tarot reading. So that's a little bit about me. And I'm just launching my channel, so I am Twin Soul Tarot. So if you are looking for practical readings that are also from a little bit of an angle of someone with a psychology degree who's done a little bit of counseling here and there, I think you're going to want to be tuning back in. So hopefully hopefully you did enjoy the reading, and I will see you in the next reading. Again, I post like every few days or so. It's just getting started. Oh, and most importantly, my focus is going to be mostly twin flames who have passed on. So I'll be doing other twin flame reading. There's a general twin flame reading to get started, but for the most part, I'm going to be doing, and nobody else has done this, twin flames who have passed on, and what your relationship is with them after they've passed on. So, because they're very much with you. They're very much with you. They're just as with you as they weren't before. They're just not in a physical, they just ain't gonna come walking through the door, They're not in a physical body, obviously. So, all right. So, I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll see you next time around. And this is Lauren, Twin Soul Tarot, signing off. I love you all, and y'all have a good night.